On the morning of October 31st, 2018, Samuel August Sr. did the unthinkable. While his children and their grandmother slept inside this concrete bungalow on Farbers Road, the former Belize City Council employee plowed through the residence with a backhoe, killing 5-year-old Samuel August, Louise Young, and injuring a 13-year-old girl. In a fit of blind rage, the father of 3 ran the excavator into the bedroom repeatedly.
When I got over here, it was in a horrible mess. So upon questioning my little cousin who had called me, she said that the boy's father, Sam August, was the one who was responsible for what happened. She said he was in a backhoe, and he drove the backhoe from right the lane in front there and came and rammed it straight into the house. Said, and when she heard the ram the first time and she ran out, she realized it's my mother's house that was hit. She came over to see what was happening, and she said he was ramming it again and shoveling up my sister off the bed and throwing her. By this time, the baby had already covered under rubbles and things like that.
It has been a little over 4 years since that deadly Halloween morning, and since then, the 39-year-old has faced a slew of charges in connection with the incident. Earlier today, he appeared in court along with attorney Erson Ellerington before Justice Susan Lamb. During the proceeding, the suspect chose to enter a guilty plea.
For some weeks, we have been in discussions with the Crown, and we previously had a sentence indication hearing, which is the opportunity for the court to indicate what the sentence would be for Mr. August if it is that he were to enter a plea of guilty. Mr. August, after having considered all the circumstances, all of the facts, all of the evidence, determined that it would be in his best interest to have an early guilty plea. And so today he entered such a guilty plea before the court.
The guilty plea was accepted after acknowledging the facts of the case. Sentencing for August Sr. has been reserved for a later date. He will, however, return to court on December 14th for a mitigation plea where his attorney, as well as other witnesses, will testify to his good character.
That will be the opportunity for the Crown to say what are the aggravating circumstances, and for the defense to offer what should be some of the mitigating circumstances to allow for him to get the least possible, and the Crown would offer their aggravating circumstances why they should get the highest possible sentence at that point in time. And then thereafter, in January, the judge will deliver her decision as to his actual sentence in January of 2023.
Of note is that a psychiatric evaluation will also be conducted to determine August's mental soundness. August is presently serving a 7-year sentence for the theft of a motor vehicle following an incident on November 2nd, 2018, when he stole an SUV from the Carl Huchner Memorial Hospital's parking lot. He had been admitted to ward when he escaped from the facility and took off in a Chevy Equinox, which he later rammed into the rear of a backhoe. Reporting for News 5, I am Isani Cayetano.